Hey guys, good morning. Let's just go over a few trades I made this week just for myself, and maybe it can help you in your journey. Yes, I am cherry picking these for the moment because I don't really want to bore you with 3 to 4 hour long Eurex trading videos with price moving like 2 ticks each 15 minutes. So let's just first discuss a little bit the reason why I stopped trading the volatile products like ES and NQ. So for the people who are following me for a longer time, I will not be writing newsletters anymore for the moment because it will just take my attention off what I'm trading right now. So I'm not trading ES anymore, ES futures, that is, because I do believe the volatility that came in the last years, and especially after March drop, April March drop, was a lot more options driven, and I think on ES and NQ it's not beneficial anymore to read the order flow. Although it is for me, I got my ass handed to me the last month, last 6 weeks of trading ES, um, and I just had to reinvent myself a little bit. But I don't think there is a lot of edge to gain trading ES with order flow the last couple of months. That's why I stepped away from ES and I moved into the Eurex markets, being more Bund, and this is the Buxel focused, and this is the Euro stocks. I actually use these three. I tried to use a bunch of ladders, but in essence, I think these three ladders work really good in comparison. So you get the overview of the Bund, the inverse correlation with Euro stocks, which gives us more of a risk on, risk off parameter. This is the V stocks, as they call it. It's kind of like the European VIX, which will tell us around what volatility will be, where the fear and greed is kicking in. This is more like a barometer for my days, and this is the book, so it's more like a volatile, really thin order booked, really thin participation kind of market. I think it is a very dangerous market, but I like to trade it because it gives me a great commission to tick ratio. Each tick is 20 euros, especially if you trade in euros, it is pretty good. While each tick here is around 10 euros. The Buxel is a little bit more volatile than the Bund as well, which I like also. These markets, they open at 8 a.m. my time, which is much better than the American markets, which open at 2:30 p.m. my time, because I am located in Portugal, Europe. And let me get a sip of coffee. So I'm located in Portugal, Europe. And the hours are just so much better. So I can jump into the pool in the afternoon and be done with a day of 4 or 5 hours of trading before midday. So that is pretty fun. And it's quite a change for me. I used to trade ES on the London time. I moved then to the New York time because I actually enjoyed the volatility, but with Trump's reign and the orange goblin just messing with the market, I don't think it's fun anymore to trade. And I if you're bobbing your head against the wall every day, you need to stop. You need to reinvent yourself. You're here to make money, right? So you need to find ways to keep making that money. So this is just a little flip book that I use where I write my notes, my levels, my executed trades, stuff like that. So don't worry about that. We will zoom in a little more on the ladders itself, and we will start looking for the first trade. So today we have a reversal trade at the top, and we also have a continuation trade. So let's see what we have here. So this first one is a continuation trade that I look for when the market is pushing higher, like we have here. You'll see my own mouse moving back and forth on the ladders right here. So this is the real mouse. This is the other one. So and here I'm checking, and I'm moving short because we are dropping short of this low volume node right here. So I want to play actually this range from 860 to 720. I might put my stop, I might take profit a little higher here at this POC or at VWAP. What made me want to take this short is that they are right here and right here selling short, and they are not letting price move higher than actually this edge of value right here. So I'm now short one contract. I indeed put my take profit right at this 800 level, which is a very logical level to me, and my stop will be right above this high, this range high. I do take my first target a little bit lower, but this is because in my strategy, when things are going good, I can take another position. This is a range strategy that I use. I call it the 3-step MLM, which means a market limit market. So what I'm looking for is market orders being executed, big market orders being executed in my direction, then limit orders defending the position, and then market orders pushing more down. So this is what we have here. We have market orders pushing up. We have a big re-offer going on here and going on here. I don't get stopped out, which I do like at this point. I think I moved my stop 1 point higher to get a 5-point stop, which is like €100 stop, which is not too much. So I will be getting filled somewhere, I think in a small minute, for a second contract. So as you see, only 5 contracts are traded here. Let's move it up a notch. Let's speed it up. And now I have sped up the speed to 2, so we are twice as fast now. Just to because looking at this is quite boring. You see the defense here. You see there are not many contracts being traded here, so I am a little bit shitting myself here, maybe. So now I take the correct stop, because I have put a limit first, but change it to a stop. Hard stop at 960. Right about here, I will take my second limit, because I am now pretty sure that this 80 is real. This size is real right here. This 24 is real. So I will be taking a second position somewhere around here. Here you go. I took a second position right here. You see this changing into a 2. We'll change my stop into a 2 stop. And I will put a second take profit somewhere around VWAP. Would be a logical choice for me, I think. Boom. Why do I take it at this big limit? Because on Booksol there is a lot of spoofing, and I tend to see that this size orders, everything above 80, is not real unless checked. So what I do think is most of the time these 80, 90 orders, now 100 orders will get pulled, just like this 87, which is actually, if we see the size that is building in here, we see 18, 13, 4. Here we have 40. Let's see what actually gets filled at this price, this 1790, 49. So half of the orders here get pulled, and we get a nice 2-point drop, 2-tick drop. Same here. This is all fake size. Only 9 get traded here. 85. Let's see how many get traded here. 40. So once again, half. I got my first target filled. This is 20 euros per tick. So we go and we set our stop at a trail. Normally I take a 2-tick trail. I don't know why I put up a 1-tick trail here. I want to let this trade breathe a little, breathe it right in here. But I think I'm gonna shit my pants because somewhere we get some real defense. I do get stopped out somewhere, and after that we can see the market going down. So, but I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. This is a nice trade. After all, let's up the speed a little bit. Voila. So yes, this is not as a volatile market as ES normally gives you, but I do like it more. It gives me time to wake up in the morning, you know. Also, it's pretty easy to stay focused when the market is going this slow. Here I pull down the stop to my normal 2-tick stop. I am still learning a lot about these markets and the movements right here. Voila. I market ordered out because I seen it go in, which actually wasn't the best of ideas, because if we let it run a little, we can see that we would have hit my original target here. This is why we record these trades, and why after each fucking trade you have to look at the market again and again and again. You have to start realizing, firstly, why you take the trade. Is it a valid trade? And secondly, what happens after the trade? I think there is one really good saying in life and in golf. And I got this from the show Wednesday, I think, which I was watching this week, where he said, always keep your eye on the ball. And that is exactly what we need to do in the markets as well. See, here we have this 100 bit limit that just got pulled. If I had actually just held on, then my target would be filled. But I am always a little wary about reversals, especially taking out the full range. I would rather go for half the range. Reversals are always a bit tricky. So let's search for my second one. This was, and we got a really fast trade on the Euro stocks as well, which got filled, but I don't want to talk about this. This was a continuation trade. Yeah, let's look a little bit further. I think in about a few minutes we will get the continuation trade here. I want to talk about this one because what do we see here? This is what I call the in-between trade. The in-between is a term that comes from my old fighting days, and the in-between was actually a punch that you do if you see the other guy punching. So you watch his turn, and the moment you see his shoulders move, you step in and you you hook. And that is actually what we do here. So I see this range getting filled, and instead of taking a reversal trade, we see a lot of sells coming in here. So I think, okay, we might go deeper. So what I actually want to say here is, before the market goes to his low, we will take advantage of this position. I take a position with 2 contracts on the Buxel and 4 contracts on the 4 contracts on the Bund. Sorry, I had this still on speed. 1 tick on the Bund, 4 contracts, which gets filled almost immediately like this, and the other contract gets filled as well. So this is a very fast trade. Let's run through it again. So let's pause this for a second because this was even too fast for me to explain. So what do I see here? I see 860 contracts. Let's go back a little bit. 830 contracts here. At some moment in time, we see a lot of selling here coming in here. You see these guys on the tape, all this selling, all these one lots. You see the same movement actually on the Buxel, but a little bit more smaller. So this is where I take the decision that, okay, all this selling, all this one lots, all this 10 lots, and I do want to say this to people. I see so many people trying to read the tape, and they say, yeah, I'm a tape reader. I can read the tape, and they filter out their trades into, oh, I'm going to filter them out into 25 trades and filter them out into, I only want to see the big trades. Do you think these guys making the algorithms and making these plays to lure you in, that they don't know that most retail traders only look at 10, 20, 100 filter trades? So please, guys, if you want to learn tape reading, learn to watch every single order coming in. Yes, it will be fast, but your eyes will adapt in time, and you will see which are algorithmic traded events and which are retail trader events and which are institutional traded events over time. Now, I'm not going to say I am a perfect trader, far from it. I do fail miserably sometimes. But this is just a way to see if this is real buying. Now, all this selling and all this selling right here is, to me, it's like a probe. And we've got 500 and a few contracts traded right here, right before the lows. I know this is a round number, so we can get there, but I don't want to take a 6-tick trade on the Bund. I do, however, really want to take a 4-tick trade on the Buxel with 2 contracts, which is, let me do my math, 160 euros here, I think, and with a 4, this is a 40, 80, like a $100 trade here. So this is a $300 trade. Easy if you have the margins. If you are a prop firm trader, you don't even have to get yourself busy with margins. You just execute a lot of fucking trades. All right, let's just watch it again. So this is, I see this size coming in, and this is actually, as John Grady would call it, a lure or something like a lure. I don't know exactly how he calls it. So this is this guy who is actually absorbing all these contracts to sell, and this is what we see. We see the algorithm here, machine gun firing 1-2 lots in these lows, just to probe, just to feel if there is a chance to push it lower. That's why I take the low right here, and also a short right here. Bang! I take the 4 points. I think I'm and a 1. Where do I take the? Okay, here I get filled on the Bund. It's a little messy. I know it's a little messy, but my trading is a little messy. I'm not yet structured as much as I like to be. Let's go over the structures another time, because I do have, here we get filled on both. So we get this push 711 contracts and 460, 760 contracts pushed out. Now we should actually anticipate a reversal, so we can go long here as well, but I don't do this now on this on this day, because we have been going down the entire day from this morning. So I'm not taking a reversal anymore. I do have this continuation trade on these two markets together with this trade and a trade right here, which actually is a very good day, I would call it. So that was it, guys, for today. I will actually show you one more thing if you are interested in trading the way I do, and you wanna start improving your game. Let's just open up something, say like this. There is this site. I'm not affiliated with it at all. I just use it. It's called Human Benchmark. Look it up. It's a really nifty and really great site, just to test your brain, your numeral memory, your sequence memory, your visual memory, your reaction time, your aim. Like, let's say the aim trainer. This will help you get better at targeting on your DOM. There is a lot of really fun stuff that you can do here. I like to do these drills. Maybe 15 minutes a day. Do the memory stuff, do the visual memory stuff, so you can do the number memory stuff, so you can get better at memorizing the numbers on the DOM. And you won't need charts anymore, ever. I promise you this. So that was it for today, guys. Just 2 trades. If you like this video, if you want to see more of this style of trading, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Join my Discord if you aren't already in there. And I'll be seeing you. Bye-bye.